In a sure sign that Christmas is coming to town, the lights on the Rockefeller Center Christmas Tree switched on last night, part of an extravagant celebration to usher in the season. But like so many other New York tales, the 76-foot Norway spruce comes from humble roots.
They wanted to make their mark, small as it was in those days, on what New York was celebrating at Christmas time.
The year is 1931, Christmas Eve, and that is Rock Center's first tree, a 20-footer in the muddy foundation of what would become one of the city's grandest attractions.
So they grabbed a tree, decorated it with pieces of steel that they used in their job that were laying around, put some tinsel or foil on it, and that was the first Rockefeller Center tree.
But what if I told you that those who started the Rockefeller tree lighting most likely came from this Brooklyn parish? In the 1930s, the city's manual labor was dominated by Italian immigrants, many who went to St. Rosalia in Bensonhurst. At the time, it was one of only 4 churches in the diocese that celebrated Mass in Italian.
There was kind of an image of Italians as just like the workers. They were put in the construction industry because they had the trade, they had the talents. I mean, wonderful marble workers, wonderful bricklayers, wonderful carpenters, people who came from Italy with all those skills already there. And they were known for that. So the construction industry ate them up and said, we need these kinds of work, this kind of work in building New York.
But only 2 years after the stock market crash, those working on Rockefeller Center were just happy to have a job, even if Christmas Eve proved to be yet another work day.
Like most immigrants today, they were work, as much work as they could, because they were raising families here, they were having babies here.
In the left of the photo, a man stands next to a wooden soapbox. That means that this Thursday was payday, and he's about to distribute earnings to the group of tired and dirty laborers who, despite being on the clock, appear to be happy.
We look at the immigrants working hard and doing what they do, and we see them dirty because of their job or whatever, and we say, well, I wouldn't want to be like that. But they're happy. They are taking care of what they came for. They want to support their family here and abroad.
There is no doubt that some of those checks were sent overseas or were saved to make way for someone's ticket to where the streets were paved with gold, a savings many immigrants make today.
The only thing that they are unhappy about is the whole family is not together. Some are still in their home countries, and they can't get them in because of our immigration laws right now. And it's a very difficult thing, the plight of any immigrant, to be separated from their country and from their traditions and from their family.
Though immigrants today and those workers then may be separated from their families, there's one thing they'll never be separated from.
They're never separated from their faith.
Reporting for Currents, I'm Michelle Powers.